It's my rookie season, and it's my third rookie season in 4 years. So I've got, quite a lot of experience with those. It will be my third in 4 years. I just want to be proud of my performances, and it's always what I've said. And it's not results based. It's not it's not based on performance, because it's not only me that determines the performance. So I just want to perform at a high level, be proud of what I've done, focus on the process and build up step by step, and look back and say, this is the guy that, this is the guy that can win a race eventually. This is the guy that is performing at the level that he should. And if I perform at the level I should, that's all I can do, right? I can only perform to what I can. But, I have the belief in myself that I can perform at a very high level. So I just want to do that.
Great. And finally, before our quick fire questions, at the end of your career, how would you like people to talk about you?
I don't mind, honestly. It's a tough question, because of course you want to be liked by the media, by your fans and everyone, but I'm purely doing this for my own enjoyment, how much I love racing, and that's what drives me. I want everyone to be a huge fan of me, but you can't be, that's difficult. So yeah, I don't mind how I go down in history or whatever. We're still very early days, so yeah. Let's see. But I just want to enjoy it.
Good luck on that,
and get there.
This takes a bit of vulnerability to answer really honestly, right? Do you take time to enjoy what's going on? Because I've spoken to so many former sports people who say, I never took the opportunity to enjoy it because I was just so focused on being victorious. We've spoken about that amazing opportunity that you're in a Ferrari, but then immediately your brain is about, I need to deliver. Then your first ever qualifying session in Formula One, but you were disappointed with the way you finished. And then your first ever incredible race, the whole world is lauding you, and you're just disappointed that Charles Leclerc was so much further up the track than you were. Like, where was the joy?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great question. I think I should enjoy a bit more, and people do always tell me to do so. And my manager especially, he was performing at a really high level in tennis, and that's one thing he does tell me. But when you're focused and driven and hungry to make it to the top, I don't think it's in your nature to enjoy. And it's actually funnily enough, it's a phrase that I have with my engineer. I have it actually in my chassis, a little sticker that just reminds me to enjoy, because it's a process. It's my passion and it's what I love. But I don't take enough time to enjoy it, and that's something that I've really touched on this year. Funnily enough, it's the last thing I say with my engineer before I get in the car. Remember to enjoy it. And like I said, it's printed there inside my car, so I can see it as I'm driving around. Okay, so be totally honest with me. It's the last thing you say to your engineer, enjoy it. You've got a sticker inside the car telling you to enjoy it. I don't enjoy it, no. I'm fully focused on delivering. But, just having the phrase in the mind can help a little bit. But no, I wouldn't say enjoying is something that I do enough. It's something that I should probably work on. You see, I've operated at a very different level to you, right? Driving cars as you do is up here, presenting TV programs, and what I've done is most definitely not at that level. But I didn't enjoy really any of it, because when I got my job on kids TV, right, my job was all about, there were 1-year contracts constantly. Can I keep getting a 1-year contract? Can I be the person that moves on from kids TV? So there's no enjoyment, because it's like I need to deliver. And then when I got the Formula One job, I was 28. That's old to you, right? I understand. But that was young to get that job. And again, I had a 1-year contract. And my boss said to me, everyone will make their minds up about you as a TV presenter on F1 in 10 seconds. Yeah. So there was no opportunity to enjoy it, because the pressure was just too much. And then I felt that the whole time I did that job. So when I did F1, everyone went out, parties, nights out, drinking sessions, hangovers. Not for me. In the hotel room, 7 o'clock every night, just because I wanted to be the best I could be. Then the same happened with my job as a football presenter. I got that and I had to deliver. I think now is the first time in my life I feel free, and I love doing this high performance, and I'm really taking time to enjoy it. But I'm now 45,
And if I'm being totally honest, I don't think I would have been here today if I had spent my time enjoying what I was doing. And I saw loads of people, same job as me, spending loads of time enjoying it.
Exactly.
But within about 2 years, they were no longer doing that job because they were enjoying it too much. So I think it's a really worthwhile conversation because I think some people don't quite get it. Do you know what I mean? Did you know that less than half of Brits eat breakfast every day of the week? I mean, that's amazing. But why? Well, it's because we're all time poor, especially in the mornings. So we compromise. My fix is Huel's nutritionally complete high-protein shake, a complete meal in a bottle that slots perfectly into my life. Head to the link in the description for a free t-shirt on your first order with Huel. How can you resist that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a trade-off, right? Because you also need to find a source of happiness, and maybe it can help you to be motivated. And of course, I enjoy driving. That's not in question. It's the reason I'm still here is because I love it. It's, you know, the thing that brings you back every time. The thing that wakes me up in the morning is because I love what I do. But you know, it's not all fun and games. It's a full-time job. It's always playing on my mind. It's never. I mean, my life is revolving around racing. So, yeah, it's enjoying in a different sense of the word.
I get exactly what you mean. What about ambition? Where does that sit with you? Do you set yourself targets, goals, and then set out to achieve them? Are you more process-driven?
I try to enjoy the process because I think setting goals, whether it be for a championship position or for specific, you know, results-based, it's quite difficult because you never know where you stand in terms of performance within the cars, and stuff like this. I try to look at the personal side when I look at ambition, and it's not really something that you can count. You can't really put it on a piece of paper, but I look at my personal performance, and you know whether you're happy with it or not. Yeah. You know, no matter the result, whether you're P1 or P5 or P10, you know whether you performed at your best or not. And that's my ambition. I want to perform at my best more often than not. And it's something that I'm really happy with myself this year because I feel like I'm performing at a really high level. Even if the results are, you know, some of the worst I've had in a long time, my personal performance has been up there, and I feel like that's something that pushes me, and that's my ambition. I would be lying to you if I said I didn't want to win a world championship. I just wanted to perform my best because, of course, I want to be a world champion, but I want to perform at what I'm capable of performing at, and that's my ambition.
And if you were to write it down, what is the ultimate for you?
The ultimate for me is to have a long career in racing, in F1. I want to race for Ferrari, of course. You know, they've trusted me, and you know, they've put a lot into me over the years, and it's every boy's dream to race in red, and I would love to do that one day. And just getting my foot in the door in Jeddah, that cemented that ambition even more. And yeah, I really do hope that one day I can win races for Ferrari. That's my ultimate dream. Yeah, but aside from that, I want to continue doing what I love. You know, I want to do this for as long as possible. I look at people like Lewis and Fernando racing into their 40s, and this is something that I hope to do one day. You know, you need the talent and ability to get there, but I really hope that I can do so.